Hey guys, it's apparently Sparrow2G and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Ultra Sun. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of finishing things off here at the Aether Paradise, or nearly. We battled Lusamine, we were victorious, and she and Guzma went off into the portal. And let's go straight into business here. Let's go out the door here once again, and out the building. Because you have some conversations here left to finish. Look at us enjoying this beautiful view. Getting a bit more uplifting music. I picked these clothes up in Mali. Do you think they suit me? Sure do. Oh, Sparrow, thank you. I feel like there's so much I have to do now to save Nebby, to save my mother. I want to be like you, Sparrow. I want to be strong enough to face any trial. That's why I'm going to try my hardest. This is my Z-powered form. Hell yeah, girl. Go for it. So this is where you were. I found this downstairs. It's the moon flute. It's apparently an artifact from Alola's past. They say it's to be played under the moon's light. The sun flute and the moon flute, when sounded together, it's said that they can call the legendary Pokémon. That is, if you believe in old myths anyway. It's like the members of the Ultra Recon Squad said, right? If the legendary Pokémon really does exist, we might be able to reach that other world where Grozma is. Here, take this with you. You obtained a Master Ball. Hey, look at that. It's a Master Ball. If you can catch any Pokémon without any fail. I'm counting on you to save my family now. This is the least I can do. What are you going to do, Gladion? Deal with this mess. I've got to clean up Aether Paradise. All I wanted was to be able to protect everybody together with Null. Maybe I couldn't do that, but I'll make sure that this place stays safe at least. The foundation that our mother loved. Sparrow! Hey, and it's Lily, isn't it? What happened to you? Yes, it's me. Now I'm ready to use my full force too. You're all amazing. That's it, I've decided. What? I keep getting saved by Sparrow and my partner Incineroar, right? If I keep being like this and I don't change, then I'm gonna get left behind by you all. I really wanted to save Lily and Cosmog. When my partner and I both felt that way and we were in sync, we were so much stronger. That's how it felt to me, so I'm gonna try to chase that feeling down again, together with Incineroar and my team. So our family drama ended up being the kind of trainer changing the kind of trainer you want to be. Sorry for getting dragged into our mess. Sure, you might have been a part of it, but in the end, the only one who's gonna make me change is me. And besides, Miss Lusamine is out there trying to keep Lola safe, right? I knew she was a good person. I guess. She's always convinced that what she's doing is right, and she's really kind of selfish, but I think she really just wanted to find our father who disappeared into an ultra wormhole. How? Thank you for your kind words. I'm really happy you feel that way. I can get to you the next island at least, Poni Island. I'll wait for you at the docks. Come on, Sparrow, let's show the world what we can really do. Right, so we've got our mission to go back to the docks. So we will do that for sure. Let's go answer our friendly Rotom, because or else he won't stop yapping and we will not be able to, like, at least see the map, which is not fun. So yeah, let's meet up everyone at the docks. Let's go back downstairs. We don't necessarily need to heal. We're gonna go straight back to the docks, even though I think we got auto-healed probably in before. Also, I should probably mention, unfortunately, I did lose the progress I did last episode. Luckily, it was only one episode, so if things are a bit different level-wise, it makes sense, because, well, I mean, they are different level-wise. So yeah, that's the main reason why things might be just a tad bit different. Now, let's see, it's to the left here perfectly. I guess we need to talk to Gladion. Ready to go? Yes, I am. Alright, let's go, Sparrow, no holding back. And here we go, moving to the final island of the region, Poni Island. Here we go. Off to new sets of adventures and quests to do. The definitely final chunk of the main game, that's for sure. And here we arrive at Seafolk Village. Look at that. just chilling on Sharpedos. Pony Island. Almost no one lives on it, but you'll find a whole lot of nature to explore here. Go, find the kahuna. The kahuna of Pony Island also protects the altar where Alola's people worship the legendary Pokémon. Maybe they will know something that might help you. Gladion, thank you for this. I'm glad that I finally know why you left and that you were trying to help my mother and father. But that if you just told me back then... I'm sorry. All I could think about in those days was how Null and I had to be stronger. But we'll use the strength that we found to protect the Foundation in Mother's place. This will be your battle now. I know you can handle it. Right, well. Endearing moment between brother and sister. Sparrow, I'm okay. You don't have to worry. I know what I have to do now. And, I don't know, maybe it sounds strange, but I'm kind of excited. Alright, so, well, I'm also pretty excited. Here we are, Pony Island is ours to explore. What kinds of new Pokemon will we find on Pony Island Pokédex? That is true indeed. We are on a island. I've got some things to do here. Not many, though, but first things first, looks like we got another cutscene with Lily straight away. And a Corsola just chilling. Welcome. Hey, look. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, who are you? I'm Mina. I'm the local captain. Captain Mina? It's nice to meet you then. So let's get this down to things. Which one of you here is here for my trial? Oh no, that's not why we're here. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. It's true that Sparrow is in the middle of his island challenge, but we're here to meet the kahuna of this island. The kahuna? Oh, well, that's a problem. Maybe you should talk to Hapu. Oh, so Hapu lives here on Poli Island. Thank you very much, Captain Mina. Let's go, Sparrow. It'll be good to see Hapu and Mudsdale again. You are definitely not wrong. First things first, there is this boat here, which is the Steelix boat. Yes, sir, I do want to go inside it because, well, there is a totem sticking behind, hiding there. We also still need to grab that second totem, if I'm not mistaken. And there is a TM that I actually do want to grab here. Don't know if we'll be able to use it, but right here is Flash Cannon. As well as a fishing spot, which I will probably need to be using here for probably quite a while. I barely use them, so I need to check out. Let's see if we get first look here. Maybe we do, because there is a certain Pokemon I am looking for in this region, in this area, which is definitely not a Magikarp. We could have gotten that a lot sooner, you know. But I need to check if there's any more of those water puddles, but I actually don't think there are. I know in a water bubbling one we have like a better chance of encountering, but that TM is definitely a thing I wanted to show off. Is to grab, because that is a pretty good TM. We can see another one of the stickers just chilling right here. Might as well grab it if we see him. And let's just go inside the Pokemon Center. Don't think I've seen any more of the fishing spots in this town, so I actually think that might be the only one. I do believe resetting the game does reset if there's like bubbles in it or not, because if there's bubbles in it, there's a way bigger chance of us encountering it. Because I might be here for quite a long time trying to encounter this thing, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. We'll see if we get lucky once again. I'll just fish one more time, and if not, I will not bother you guys this time and just fast forward until I at least have found one. Or caught one. One of the two. Alright, let's reel one in. Let's see if we can get lucky here, baby. But it looks like we don't. We get a Whalmere here. At least that's a different Pokemon. Hey, we haven't seen one of these before. That's also very cool. I think we're gonna go run away from this thing. And just for the one more time, let's just do it. Nothing seems to be biting. Nothing seems to be biting. Actually, do there have to be like puddles? Maybe. Nope. Okay, we can still. It's just a pearl, brother. Just a pearl. I actually might be here for like a year. Not even joking. Let's see here. Another whale mirror. Well, that's not it. Alright, guys. I will just save you guys the trouble, and hopefully we'll encounter it. Holy hell, this took a very long time, but we finally managed to find Dalmice. Yes, this is the Pokemon I wanted to get for my team. We're gonna throw a nice quick ball, see if we can just catch it. Maybe we get lucky here. Let's see. Looks like we don't. Okay, never mind. He's gonna metal sound us, so he definitely wants to weaken us here. It is a grass ghost type, so I'm actually very, very keen in using it. Let's throw some dusk balls. Those are very cool Pokeballs. It's nighttime as well. Let's see if we can get him in that. That's a 1. Okay, never mind. Alright, looks like this guy definitely wants to be a bit more annoying. I just don't want to take the risk of killing this thing. I'm gonna go switch out my Pokemon, and I think we can go ahead and safely probably Charge Beam this thing. I think that'll be okay to do. Giga Drain, yeah, that's fine. So he's definitely gonna be a bit more annoying to catch that way as well, but I think we can deal with a Charge Beam. Or we can go for a Charge Beam safely. Absolutely, yes. Okay, with the plus boost, we should still be fine as well. Gyro Ball, yep, does nothing. I think we're safely to go for another Charge Beam here. Yes, alright, so that's yellow health now. We cannot touch him, he goes for Giga Drain. He's gonna get slightly some HP back, but that is a-okay. He's calling for help, let's hope it fails here. Luckily, help didn't appear. Alright, so now we can focus up and try and go for this Pokemon once again, hopefully catch it. And I'm hoping this has a great nature from the get-go. That would be fantastic, or else we will be in quite a pickle, I would say. He's gonna wrap me, that is for certain annoying. Come on, buddy, I know you just wanna get caught in this. You know, it's not gonna be that much of a difference. You're gonna get way better. We're gonna need to level you up quite a lot in the wild as well. You're gonna be... Oh, come on, buddy. Come on. Giga Drain? No. We can't have Giga Draining all the time. So yeah, this thing is being a pain in the ass at the moment to being captured. But that's fine. We haven't had, you know, a hard capture here in a minute for one of the team members. So let's see if we can just get lucky. We'll just keep on chucking these Dusk Balls. One of these should eventually, hopefully work, you know. That's 1. Never mind. It just sticks to the 1 time every time. That's crazy. Apparently this thing has a very hard catch rate. And then we obviously can't damage it anymore at the moment because of Charge Beam boosted us up way too much. Let's just see. We have some Ultra Balls. That's just... You only have 2 of them though. Let's just see if that's maybe any different. Nope, it just straight gets out. Jesus Christ, man. We are still wrapped. That is actually insane. Like, how long is that gonna be, you know? Come on, Ultra Ball. Just be friendly here to me. Come on. 2. Oh, come on, man. That's crazy. Giga Drain. Alright. Keeps being annoying, that's for sure. And we're still wrapped. Like, brother. Is it, like, infinite? Because I don't think we can... Maybe an Aqua Jet will be fine. I think an Aqua Jet, but yeah, we can't switch out the entire time. It's actually kind of annoying. I think we'll need to spend a turn doing a Hyper Potion here. Which I think I'll just will do. Just Hyper Potion up. He goes for Metal Sound. You're so low on the special side. It's quite funny. We are finally freed. And I think with that we're going for Madonna. Let's see here. Madonna goes in. Goes for Metal Sound again, but that's fine. I know it can do a Grass type move. And it will probably hurt us quite a bit. Let's just see. I'm too scared to Sparking Aria, so I'm just gonna go for the Aqua Jet. I was correct. Jesus Christ. Giga Drain will actually do... Just nullify probably that damage that I just did. Absolutely it will. Alright, definitely not a smart play. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go back to Bowser, and we can actually Charge Beam here again. Gosh darn it, if it didn't Giga Drain, that would have been so well there. Of course he Metal Sounded first, so we were weaker or got more back because of that. Let's charge beam. We should be safe here. Hopefully get it into red health again. Yes, sir, we do. We do get the boost, unfortunately. He goes for Giga Drain again. Alright then. Get that like 2 HP, which is probably, yep, gonna get him out of the red, which is so annoying, man. We're just gonna keep on checking them balls. It's unfortunate that it's not in the red now. Very unfortunate. 2. Oh, come on, buddy. Just don't be like, it's actually insane how annoying this thing is to catch. Like, this is crazy. And I know we don't have any status, like sleep or anything on our team, unless I'm completely missing something, but pretty sure we don't. So it is unfortunate, but oh well. We'll just have to deal with it. And thank goodness we finally caught him. Dalmise has been caught here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank the lords. Finally caught him. Added to the team straight away. Our new team member, hopefully a decent nature from the get-go. That's all I'm just hoping for. Because I don't want to go out and search for another one. Yes, let's give him a nickname, a nice and normal name that just is very generic, but I kind of like it. It's just Anchor. Dalmise the Anchor. Right, straight to the party. Let's see here. Nope, let's actually inspect. Thank you. We have Modest Nature. That is by far like kind of one of the worst ones because it's physically very strong. You know what? I'll think about it. Maybe it makes it so it's a mixed attacker, but I just don't want to go through looking for one again. I'll just see what happens in between. I'll level him up to level 49 regardless which one we have, because that's the lowest on our team still at the moment. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in just a second, whatever it will take. For me, will just be a second for you. Alright. So this took quite a long time. Of battling wild Pokemon to get Anchor to level 49, but we got him there nonetheless. It is a new Anchor. He's holding the Miracle Seed, and we got, luckily enough, on our third capture, we got a jolly natured one. Because the second one we got, I'm pretty sure, was minus attack and plus Spadef, and that's just, yeah, also pretty horrible for this Pokemon. Even though its Spadef is pretty good, I did not want to have an attack decreasing nature. This thing's power is in its attack. And yes, we still have 2 special grass moves on this Pokemon, Energy Ball and Giga Drain, which is why it is holding the Miracle Seed. It is rocking with the ability Steelworker, which makes it so Anchor Shot is basically almost stab or stab power. I'm pretty sure it is, or just as close, which is very dope if you don't mind me saying. But we've got one more final thing I want to get done in today's episode, and that is explore this route, defeat all these trainers. I do my best to keep up, Sparrow. I'll be fine. I've got Max Repels with me. I've got you too. That is true. You've got me. Alright, so first things first is not go to that menu, but to go to this menu. Because I want to spray one of these repels. Where is it? Max Repel. We still have one of them. Let's just spray it. Might as well go for it. Alright, I think on the beach there's not really anything interesting going on. But this guy does want to battle us. So let's go give him the challenge with our brand new team member here, Dalmise. We're gonna let him see some action if it is possible against these Pokemon. You have a grass flying type opposing us, so definitely not the most ideal. It is level 45. I think let's go fire off a Shadow Claw. Should still do some solid damage. He goes for Solar Beam. Alright then. That's maybe the TM he bought, you know. But let's see if our Shadow Claw here will pop off hard enough. It doesn't. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to take this Solar Beam. But we take that absolutely no problem whatsoever. Let's Shadow Claw away. Easy peasy. Down the Pokemon goes. Up next we have a Lilligant. I think we can stay in. What's this Lilligant gonna do against me, you know? That's kind of my thinking at the moment. We're just gonna go straight for... Okay, so Solar Beam is definitely the TM he bought here. Okay, one more Shadow Claw should take it out, but an Anchor Shot should probably do the same. And then we can see a different animation here for a second. Okay, taking that Solar Beam pretty well. Nice, and Anchor Shot. That is a very, very cool animation, if you don't mind me saying that. Bowser gets to level 50. Jesse gets to level 50. That's what we like to see. That means we can use our newly caught Pokemon here for a bit. Yeah, you should have probably gotten Sunny Day, my friend. That sounds like actually an excellent plan. Looks like we're getting into a double battle here, which is always cool. Let's see what they have in store for us then. Kara and Douglas with a Mienfoo and a Mienfoo. Alright then. Why Mienfoos? Why not both Mienshous already, man? That's a bit odd, you know. I guess it's fine though. We're just gonna go for... You know what? I think we're just gonna go for a Giga Drain just to get some stupid health back anyway. And we'll Flamethrower that Mienfoo. Helping Hand. Oh boy. High Jump Kick. Gonna say that is definitely gonna hurt a bit. Giga Drain will do some damage. Yeah, look at that. Still some great damage. Even though we are totally not special. Still wise to have. It lets us rack some shop with Bowser, with Anchor still in the game with pretty health. Let's just Giga Drain once again. We outspeed with our turtle anyway, unless we get a lucky Quick Claw pop. But Giga Drain goes off. Mienfoo goes down here. And we get some HP back, almost the maximum HP. That is beautiful. Woody gets to level 51 already. That is crazy. Woody is already gotten past our freaking Drax, which is insane. They're going so quick. Alright, I think there's an item there though on the beach, which I guess my intrigueness will have to go there and pick it up. Let's see what it is. Another Max Repel. Alright then. We're gonna run out here pretty soon and then we'll be able to grab or use another one. Which is pretty, I guess, pretty cool. You know, always useful. Looks like we are walking into the next trainer. First things first though. Let's see what she want to use against us. We have a Garbodor. Okay. Definitely not the most ideal Pokemon for me to go up against. But I think we should be alright. Let's just go for a nice stab, Shadow Claw. He goes to the Protect. Alright then, brother. That's a bit unnecessary. But I guess it'll do. Gunk Shot is gonna hurt. We should be neutral against it though. So yeah, because we are a powerful ghost type. So that nullifies our grass, or that part of the grass weakness. Weak armor, and then speed rose sharply. Okay, so he's gonna be outspeeding us for sure here. But I think Shadow Claw... Oh, goddammit, really? Protect again? Why are you delaying this, my brother? Why are you delaying this? Let's just go for another Shadow Claw. He just goes for Toxic. Son of a bitch, man. That's really unnecessary, you know? You really should not be doing that. That's not friendly. Luckily, we do kill it. Makes sense though, because minus defense buff. You know, minus the defense one that he received. Should be fine. We have Toxapex here. Honestly, a very, very bulky lad. And we're just not going to mess with that on this Pokemon. I think we'll just go for Bowser. I honestly think Bowser will be able to handle that Pokemon pretty okay. Toxapex, it is a very, very bulky one. We know that. You're going to go for a Charge Beam, I would say. Let's see how much that just does. Probably not going to do too much. Nope, that's not so much damage, but we do get the boost. Turn 1. Liquidation should not do a lot here as well. Yep, because this thing is not a offensive monster. A pretty defensive one. We miss our move though. That is a bit unfortunate. We do get a defense lowering buff, so that's definitely a bit more annoying. We're just going to use a Hyper Potion here. We have them in our use. Might as well go for it. Liquidation. Should eat that pretty well. Yep, still eating that up. Let's Charge Beam once again. We get the quick Clop up, even though it doesn't matter. And we miss again. Really, brother? I love how Charge Beam loves to miss quite a lot of the times. It's definitely annoying. Making me not want to use the move anymore, that's for certain. We are now +2 though, so any move will for sure kill. So we can just go for a nice and safe Dragon Pulse here to finish off the Toxapex. Nice, and Dragon Pulse, different animation here for a second. Get rid of that Toxapex. Alright, that was definitely a rougher fight. Drax gets to 51, so see, he is still at least, you know, almost on par with the highest on our team. So that's kind of what we want still, because we want to delay it as long as possible to not use him for a bit still. Let's use an antidote to heal our anchor and use one more hyper. I don't know why. I just could have spent one of those hyper potions earlier, but it's fine. Let's keep on going. We have more berries that I'm just gonna not really bother collecting anymore, because there's not really too much of a point. Ace Trainer Kikoa with a Granbull. Alright, Granbull. Mr. Fairy type. We have actually an answer against steel, fairy types now with our steel move. Unfortunately, we do get intimidated though, so that will be a bit more unfortunate. But this anchor shot will still hurt. Because Steel Worker, yeah, Steel Worker is still insane. We have an insanely high attack stat. We get to level 50 now with Anchor as well. That is beautiful. Wants to learn Heavy Slam. That would actually be a very solid move to have as well. Let's see, it's 80. Yeah, this one depends. Honestly, let's just get rid of Energy Ball, I guess. I think I prefer Giga Drain. At least we'll get some health back, you know. Sharpedo. We're definitely gonna stay in here, even though it's Grass Dark. I know it's a bit scary, but I think right here we still have Giga Drain. Night Slash will hurt, but yeah, we tank it decently. And Giga Drain, yeah, but Miracle Seed will still OHKO, absolutely. We get a lot of our health back. That is fantastic. Love to see it here on Anchor. Absolutely putting in the work already on the team. Up next we have an Ampharos, alright. So this guy has actually got a team for himself, that's for certain. We're just gonna Shadow Claw because Steel will be resisted. Okay, yeah, this thing is pretty bulky. Power Gem. That's okay, it doesn't do anything. Just gonna Shadow Claw again. Why not? Just don't see the point in going for anything else. We got a nice critical hit, but we got staticked. Unbelievable. Looks like Ampharos got his last touch in against me. With that though, that is him defeated pretty easily. And we are gonna quickly use one of these paralyzed heals that we've had since the beginning of the game to heal that off real quick. No, I didn't want to go to the right menu, but I guess it just happened. I think that is not a trainer if I'm not mistaken. And this lady down there is the big one that we need to fight. So there's nothing above there except for that item. Yes, let's spray that last max repel that we had. We get a max potion. Looks like this is the item of where we're getting all the max items. Beautiful. Let's grab this item. A Dusk Stone. Beautiful if you want to have one of your evolutions pop off. More berries up there. And I think the last trainer, yes sir, should be down here. Here we have him. A cook. Let's see what he's gonna cook up for us here. Cook Phil. Execute? Alright, bro. Cooking with eggs? Bro, he's diabolical. He's gonna cook these eggs, man. Nah, that's crazy. We're gonna go for nice and Shadow Claw, because it is super effective against this thing. There you go. Execute. Goes down. Nice and easy. Up next we have Ribombee. Alright, we can actually stay in this time. Hell yeah, because we can go ahead for a nice and anchor shot. Oh, I guess we could have used a Heavy Slam for once there. At least show it off. Evasiveness, yeah, I don't think that's gonna matter here, buddy. Ribombee just goes down. Nice and easy like that. Cook Phil has been cooked himself, unfortunately, my friend. And with that, that is all the trainers done in this area, except for the big one, of course. And before we challenge or talk to her, let me just quickly spend a hyper potion just because I want Anchor to be fully leveled up before we reach into this next fight, because we're going to see what we need to fight. Plenty of Endearis. Focus Sash. Oh, terrific. So all her Pokemon have Focus Sashes. Oh, I think I remember this lady. Ain't this the one with all the Oricorios? They just all Focus Sashed. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, so we'll definitely gonna be in this battle a guaranteed minute. She's leading with the Fire Flying type. Definitely not the one I want to see from the get-go. We are getting out of here. I think we're gonna go for Bowser. I think Bowser sounds like a solid plan. These three resist the fire. It's gonna go for Teeter Dance anyway. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these battles, isn't it? Terrific. Alright, so I don't even know why I didn't. I probably should have gone to like Pupitar or Drax, but it's fine. Air Slash still hurts us. We get confused, but luckily we pull through. Hit the Charge Beam. Luckily get the +1 boost, which definitely means Dragon Pulse will kill here. We snap out already, that is beautiful. Alright, Oricorio goes down. We get to level 51 on Bowser, he's getting there as well. Madonna gets to level 51, look at that. Next Oricorio, you know what, we're just gonna stay in here. Alright, you know what, this kind of makes sense, you know, the fire... the electric flying one. He misses Air Slash. Yo, it's actually funny to see the AI get a bit of struggle here going. That's good. Let's just Flamethrower again. We're free to do it anyway. Teeter Dance. Oh boy, again. You're getting confused. Let's see here. We do pull through. Thank you, Turdinator. You're an absolute legend in this battle here today. That is fantastic. Up next, we have the next Oricorio. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out to our Anchor, because Anchor can probably handle these next two. I believe so anyway. Let's go for the nice and Shadow Claw. Air Slash will hurt us though. Oh yeah, absolutely decimates us. Never mind. And we know that they have a Focus Sash. So, I mean, at least we got some damage in with our boy. And Ice Slash will still hurt him. You know what, I guess I'll just go for Drax. It's been a minute since we've seen him in action. Air Slash will not do a ton amount of damage to us. Because we resist it. Yes, sir. And we can go for, instead of missing the miss, we can just go for Crunch. Of course, Teeter Dance. Makes complete sense, you know. Makes complete sense. We get confused, but Drax does not pull through for us, unfortunately. Let's go for another Crunch. He's just trying to spam Teeter Dance me, that's annoying. We hit ourselves again, that is bloody fantastic. We snap out, luckily this time. Oricorio goes down. Gained a bit of experience. Anchor gets to 51, look at that. Oricorio comes out next. The last one we need to face, the Ghost Flying type. Let's just see. Rock Slide. Revelation Dance. Oh boy. Rock Slide does connect though. We will hit it on its Focus Sash. Alright, let's see. Crunch will finish off the job here. Goes for the Revelation Dance again. Which we do survive, luckily. Crunch takes down the Oricorio. Look at that. Oh boy, what an interesting fight this was. That's one you can say for sure. One thing you can say for sure, I guess, you know. Oh, how lovely, just lovely. Yeah, it was pretty lovely. We got a Focus Sash, alright. That is a pretty handy item, that is for sure. Mostly used in competitive battling, because yeah, if you use it up once in a battle, it's gone forever in this game. So you kind of don't want to do that. But I think we've done quite a lot in today's episode. We've reached the last island in the game. We've caught our final team member. We've also have been able to show him off in quite a couple battles already. In the next episode, we're on our way still to find the Kahuna, Hapu. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode and stay tuned for the next one.